And on to a difficult story now. Today, hundreds woke up to the disturbing news of the death of Alex Nderi, better known as DJ Lithium, who was a producer and disc jockey at Capital FM. Now, while the circumstances around his death remain unclear, reports had surfaced that Alex had died by suicide at the station's office. His family is, however, requesting privacy as they come to terms with his death, but issued a statement during a post-mortem examination conducted at the Lee Funeral Home today. Gina Kirori has more.
I love music. I think I've loved it ever since I was in high school.
34-year-old Alex Nderi, popularly known as DJ Lithium, is remembered for being a kind, gentle soul with a great sense of humor to boot, according to his colleagues at Capital FM. Alex had been working at the station for the past 8 years until Wednesday, 19th January. He collapsed in the office at around 5:20 p.m. and was rushed to Nairobi Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The incident has gripped the attention of many, with questions as to what could have happened, following reports that he may have died by suicide. This is because there was a note found next to him in the office. The post-mortem examination for the late producer was held at the Lee Funeral Home today. The family, however, declined to comment on the matter, requesting for privacy at this difficult time. In a statement to NTV, the family says, and I quote, "It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of our son and brother, Alexander Nderi, which occurred on 19th January 2022. Alex collapsed at work on the evening of 19th January 2022 and was rushed by ambulance to Nairobi Hospital. Medics at the hospital tried their best to save his life, but he unfortunately passed on. We would like to thank his esteemed colleagues at Capital FM who promptly offered assistance to Alex. Alex was a beloved son, brother, cousin, uncle, and grandson. He will be sorely missed. We humbly request to be allowed private time to grieve our loss." DJ Lithium's former employer, Capital FM, also states that the circumstances around his death are a family matter which has been taken over by the relevant authorities. They further call on the public to accord the family privacy. His death has, however, triggered a bigger conversation around mental health.
The biggest problem with mental health in Kenya has been the fact that many people are ignorant. So the result of this ignorance is that right from the top to the bottom, there have been a lot of missteps. At the top, when people are making policy, historically, even health policy has had very little by way of mental health contribution.
DJ Lithium had inspired many with his passion for music and left words of advice for those entering the industry in this interview clip when he appeared on K24.
Consistency. You also think you need to be very, especially when you're first starting out, you need to be very, very patient. Don't try to run before you can even crawl.
Gina Kirori, NTV.